Oh, what the
Yep.
Oh! Bro!
Yep.
Bro! Bro, he's literally running behind you. And you're knifing him! And he doesn't hit you! What the? No, bro. What is this match? I mean, that smoke you need to forget about.
Okay.
Not really a good smoke. Like, just probably don't ever throw it again in your life. Yeah, you can just open the door and expect not to get shot from 1 million angles. So, let's say there is a scenario. There is smokes here. And here. And the outside player, let's say, started here. Yeah? And the Opera is heaven and everybody's default. Who's rotating down? So, nuke is like a specific map where on T side, you need to care about putting pressure and making them think that you're going B before you hit anything else. Because otherwise, the hold is very strong, you know? So A side and ramp are weaker, or outside even is weaker, you know? And before you like make them think that you're downstairs, you can't really attack A side because, well, it's gonna be an op heaven, a guy on top of hut, for example, and a guy somewhere down the side. Because no one needs to rotate since, well, obviously you are not down and you haven't made pressure. So a lot of teams make this mistake of not making any pressure and then trying to hit ramp, for example. But then, well, it's obvious and just Opera is gonna be under heaven, one ramp player and you're done.
Yeah.
Let's see how you approach this. So this is a pistol round. You guys, oh my god, you buy so much util.
Yeah, I don't know why we bought all that. I just wanted a grenade.
Just rush ramp. Just rush ramp with Kevlars. Just literally, I don't need to overthink this shit. I swear to god, if you don't do anything fast with this util, it's gonna be useless.
Oh, I was gonna try to pop door and then run through it, but I got body blocked and you'll see. I'm not even gonna.
Oh, what the oh, bro.
Yep.
Bro. And now a molly top hat, which is working, I guess. Oh, what the fuck is going on here?
I don't know where he came from. I think it was random.
I think, yeah.
We have a teammate, huh?
Bro, he's literally running behind you. And you're knifing him! And he doesn't hit you! What the? No, bro. What is this match? What is this?
I had to get payback for my boy Preston.
Yeah. Oh my god. What's going on here? Okay. Oh no. Okay, my note is we need a pistol strat.
Yes, we need a pistol strat pronto.
Yes. So you know what would be a good idea? Just buying an AK and forcing around it.
Okay.
That would be a good idea here. I would call it. If I have money for an AK, I would call. Because look at the score, right?
Yeah.
Like if you give them 10, it's it's 2 rounds until overtime. I would want to break their economy and kind of. It could be very surprising if you, for example, go outside with an AK and and try to get a peek, right? For sure, the outside player is not expecting on this round an AK outside and full Kevlar. Like for sure not. So, especially that you guys didn't plant. Oh no, this guy's at negative and they're winning. It's not much to do here, you just need to hit your shots. This full buy is quite important. This exact one. So you're gonna be doing 2 smokes, I assume, from the same spot?
Yes.
And that's completely fine. Although I'm curious what your team does. Did you miss them? Thank you.
Looks like the first one missed a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, this one needs to land like, you know, can spread here, it needs to spread like outside, so it connects. Small little detail. But yeah, it seems like you just didn't do anything for the whole round, right? Yourself, you did the smokes for the team.
Yeah, I at some point get frustrated and stop throwing them because that's what we kind of went offline for a little bit. I think the smoke's hell.
But why?
Or I guess lockers. I don't know.
But look, your teammates are just fighting red. You don't need to smoke lockers here. That doesn't make any sense. They don't even have garage or anything. Like, they didn't even go outside yet. And you're smoking lockers, right? You just used 3 smokes which had zero impact because basically the angles your teammates fought were not smoked off anyways.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? He went red and he just killed everyone. Yeah, I'm not saying this is not winnable. Oh, you don't expect? Oh, you expect, but you completely
no, I expect and whiff.
Fuck, man.
Yeah.
Let's see why. W, A, counter strafe. You just shoot to the side of him and don't adjust your spray.
Yeah.
So you didn't like micro track, you started shooting to the side and then you like didn't follow with your spray, basically. Well, it happens to the best of us. I mean, that smoke you need to forget about.
Okay.
Not really a good smoke. Like, just probably don't ever throw it again in your life. Because it's a smoke specifically designed for a strat where you're taking under heaven control, which is a very old strat, and you would want to throw that. You guys go with AKs outside, right? And there was before like a molly heaven or something like this. There was a smoke like mini or main, I don't know how you call it. And you would take outside control, right? So you'd smoke main, mini, you smoke under heaven, you molly heaven from like T spawn, from T roof. There was possibility like that. And then you would go take outside, but it's not anymore a meta. As you can see, you're dying before you even get out.
Yeah, there's smoke. So this is where I think I got frustrated and was like, yeah, I'm not throwing those anymore.
Who's upping now? On nuke.
Mighty Durb. Okay. I don't know who has it at this moment, but
Preston
he's usually the one that opts. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't need to like play any complicated CS here. I'll just give you a couple like simple strats on simple things you guys can do to win, because... And I'll explain the map to you a bit.
Yeah, I would appreciate it. That'd be a good start.
Yeah, you can just open the door and expect not to get shot from 1 million angles. So, do you know the default on city side, by the way?
Yeah, so you'd have like one ramp,
yes.
One heaven, one watching HUD.
What's heaven? What's heaven? No, wait. What's heaven?
He'd be the rotator.
Which means?
Op.
Okay, yeah, cool. One watching door, one HUD, and?
And then one outside.
Okay, cool. So, let's say there is a scenario. There is smokes here. And here. And the outside player, let's say, started here. Yeah? And the Opera is heaven and everybody's default. Who's rotating down? On city side?
Oh, the ramp player.
Why not this guy? Just going down vent. The outside player.
Oh, he could, yeah.
Okay, what about the door player? Can he jump down HUD and rotate?
He could, yeah.
Okay, so there is 3 options, right? The ramp player can rotate. The outside player can rotate, or maybe he even made it towards secret before they threw the smokes, right? Maybe he started secret. Maybe he started from down secret, right? But that's a possibility. Or the outside player can rotate through mini, just can go down, right?
Yeah.
So generally the rule is that always the outside player is the first to rotate. Then if the outside player is not able to rotate, then it's the ramp player, generally. Very rarely the A player will rotate, okay? So when are the scenarios the outside player cannot rotate? Well, if the outside player is, for example, do you know this util set?
No, I do not.
But do you know that this exists and people throw this?
Yeah, I've seen that before.
So people throw this for one reason. If you throw this util set, basically you deny them complete information about if you are down vent or not. There's no way they can check it. No way. They can only spam, but they can only spawn for fuck. They can only spam for a brief amount of time, right? They can spam for the whole timing of the smoke. And they can also break the smoke, but it's also like just for a moment, right?
Yeah.
And it's also dangerous because you can get shot. So yeah, that's basically denying information. And now the outside player cannot rotate for mini because, well, he doesn't know if someone's down vent, right? Waiting for him even with a knife or something. Or just holding him. So that util set will be quite important for you guys to throw pretty much most of the rounds to deny information, yeah?
Yeah.
I called it in my team Furia util. I don't know if Furia is still throwing it, but it's a like a trademark of Furia, this util, and they were throwing it every single round on T default to deny information about the vent, right? Well, now if you combine denying information about the vent with the outside smoke, doesn't matter which combination, right? What you end up with is outside smokes, denying info about the vent. So, well, now you can go downstairs, no one can rotate down vent and deny you, right? That means the ramp player has to rotate. There is no other way. So it means either outside is weaker, because when ramp player rotates, the Oper will not hold outside. He will just go and help the ramp player, right? That has to happen. Or, basically, you have B for free. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So, now, you need to understand that the only counter to this is the guy fighting you here before you even get to the smokes, right?
Yeah.
So you need to be very, like, aware of the possibility that someone's fighting you here. But do you understand what I'm trying to say? How you can manipulate their rotations by cutting off certain points of the map?
Yes.
Yeah. So, basically, this util set, I would throw every single round, and then couple it with the smokes sometimes, yeah? Because what happens if you just throw this util set? Well, the outside player will be like nothing outside, right? But still, you guys could be down vent, so still someone has to rotate, right? If nobody rotates and they just ignore this, well, you can just go down vent like with 3 people and it's fine, and you can just plant on B, right?
Yeah.
So first you need to learn that util set. It's not complicated. The Molotov hat you guys were already throwing. You just break this. One of you should break the door immediately. You're gonna be throwing this smoke. And then this could be one person even. Throwing the smoke and going here and throwing the molly. I fucked it up. But you surely know it. Or someone knows it in the team. And yeah, and this util set gives you a lot of freedom. A lot of pressure on the map. And now, yeah, basically there are multiple defaults that I'm gonna show in a second, okay?
Okay.
But we'll just go with the simple one. For the pistol strats though, before, you can just rush ramp and leave one guy lurking lobby. So you can leave one guy lurking here, just literally standing here, right? And since door is closed, no one can push door, right? So he can stand on any of these angles in that. And everyone else is just rushing ramp. And you guys are rushing ramp. The first guy is, of course, jumping around the angles. And you're all rushing under heaven. Everybody's rushing under heaven, and you're killing the guys heaven, and you're immediately going heaven and joining the A player. And now you know they're not inside hut because you had a guy lurking, and they couldn't push door. So they're either like P-vent, main, or side, or somewhere like this. Yeah?
Gotcha.
And since the ramp player is pressured, it sometimes will cause rotation through vent, and A will be weaker. That's the point of this.
Gotcha.
So this is a very simple strat. Just rush ramp, go under heaven to A, one guy lurk lobby. Okay? I call it all the time on in pikes. For the eco strats, yeah, I would just recommend you guys go with the rifles outside, yeah? Like just go 3 people outside and 2 people hold lobby. You can. I wanna talk about holding lobby in general. You need to have people holding lobby all the time, basically. You need to have like a dedicated lobby lurk. You know? One person should be very good at holding this whole area. Well, you ask me, how do I hold this whole area? Well, obviously door is not broken sometimes, yeah? You can come here, molly ramp like that. Hold ramp for a moment. Okay, nobody pushing through the molly, so you're safe to hold hut, right? And you can kind of switch between ramp and hut. And now your other player, who for example started here, joins you, and he holds hut from here, from this spot, right? And if you have one holding hat, one holding ramp, and being ready to help hat, then you can play free outside and you can take outside control, yeah? With these smokes or without them. So if you... Oh, I fucked them up a bit. So it's important that you guys do this util, everything around, yeah? This one. One person can be responsible for that, and that person can be the one who's joining lobby, yeah? And holding hat. Because he doesn't need util anyways. And one person who's holding ramp. And then 3 people working outside. It can be, for example, you throwing the smokes, 2 more people, so I don't know, Preston and Mighty can just go outside, and they're just working around the smokes, and they're trying to take secret control, yeah?
Yeah.
This could be your secret default. And then your default strat after taking secret, let's say they give up that control and they let you get in secret, your default strat would be 3 people going contact secret, and 2 people going ramp, close ramp, these 2 people from lobby, and just contacting and waiting here for a moment before their teammates get contact in secret, and then they start contacting, and you guys split B. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
So that's a very simple strat. You throw the smokes just like you threw them. Your teammates, 2 of them, just go outside and wait for you a moment, you join them. One person is throwing the util, yeah? And then joining the lobby. And one person is nading the door because he needs to be the one. Mauling ramp. And holding ramp for a moment and lobby. And when this person joins, he's just holding ramp, yeah? And then you guys take secret control. And when you are ready in secret, which I mean is here, and you start like contacting, so you start like moving up, you know, slowly. Then after your contact, these guys will start going ramp. By contact, I mean you spot someone, or someone spots you, or you kill someone, and then you need to start running immediately after you you know, spot someone, because you don't have time to waste, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, is that too complicated, or is that something you guys are gonna do as a team?
No, I think we can do that.
It's pretty straightforward, right? Everybody knows, should know their roles. One guy breaking the door, going molly ramp, just holding ramp. Second guy just doing the util set for vent and just, you know, holding lobby. 3 of you working outside, 2 immediately, 1 of you throwing the smokes, and that's it. Useful util. Just like if you aim at the end of the building here and you run forward, you can just molly behind red, you know, say so they don't want to cross. There is also a molly like this where you aim at these wires where they connect with the pipe, I believe. That's gonna probably a bit higher. It's gonna molly behind red.
Okay.
So that's useful util. You can also nade that spot like by running like that. So, you know, someone will get naded, or you can nade further. That's super useful. Just bouncing a small flash of red is also good when going outside, you know. Yeah. Another default you guys can run is sending one guy outside. So just like as there is dedicated guy who's lurking lobby, that's super comfortable in lobby, there has to be one guy who's like feels very good on outside. And with like sending one guy outside, you guys should work like that. You're doing your default smokes, like the 2 smokes. This guy is just going outside and grabbing information, yeah? And then all of you are just lobby, sitting lobby. It's the same thing, but basically one of the outside players is not outside. He can like hold door, for example, if they open it. And then you guys can group up and contact ramp with more people. With, for example, 4 people, and leaving this one guy outside to lurk secret or to lurk mini. So, for example, a good play is going 4 people contact ramp after you've done the util set for vents and you've done the outside smokes, yeah? Yeah. That's a cool strat. I'm not talking too much about A, because A requires a lot of coordination, yeah, to attack. And these angles are annoying, like these spots. But sometimes it's nice to throw a little A strat, yeah? It's not a bad thing to do. So what I would recommend you guys, the simplest thing you can do is door and hat rush. First player with the best spawn is just running here and opening the door. He's opening the door, not breaking it, and he's running like this. And the rest of the players are just running behind him. And actually, maybe, you know what? You can actually break the door here. This is the solo play, what I was showing. You can break the door and just run and peek, right? And the rest of the players are smoking mini, like this. And flashing inside mini. And just running with. Yeah? And one of you goes hot. But just a bit slower than the door players, just waiting for timing, kind of. And one of you can molo top hat. Because top hat is like super annoying position when you're rushing. And I'm fucking this up again. Yeah, you gotta get used to this molly. So you have like 3 people running through door, 1 person going hot, and 1 person throwing the molly top hat, yeah?
Yep.
And the flashes are popping here for this player to be blind, and for players who are holding like this to be blind.
Gotcha.
And you're going close like this, and then you're peeking heaven. So I'm kind of spitting a lot of strats here. Because nuke is one of the most like team play based maps in the map pool.
Gotcha.
There is no really like super aggro solo plays that you can do and get away on a higher level. That's why there's so much team play. But I hope this is understandable to you, like, and I hope you can implement it with the guys.
Yeah, I think we can do that.
A solo play on eco that actually you can do if your enemies are not very good at spamming the vent. You can just go like this, right? And you can break the door yourself. Like literally run like this with the bomb. Do a smoke here and just run down vent.
Okay.
And immediately go and plant single. Like go in here and plant, yeah? And all of the other teammates should throw shit towards like mini, like this. And then rush ramp. That's a very simple strat for force buy.
Okay.
And you're just risking this this vent dive. You know, you're just risking. The first spawn is just risking it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And the rest of the players are rushing ramp. If it works, if you manage to get down vent and plant, it's a very easy round to win. Because then the ramp player will rotate, he'll be confused what's going on. And people will be rushing him down, you know, when he's in middle of rotation. I think that's enough for now for you guys to work on, right?
Yeah, I think so too.